11:26 in the mix right here on CKLN 88.1. It's all about movement, bashment, excitement, upliftment. Yours truly, Mercedes, in the house. I'd like to thank Ron Nelson for holding it down for me last week. I was a little under the weather, so thank you ever so much for holding it down. And Blaze, thank you ever so much for holding it down while that nice officer gave me a ticket, too, at that. But guess what? I'm here. At least I didn't get it until I got here. So I'm here live and in full effect, yeah. And we're going to kick off the top 11 at 11:27, all right? So just lock it down. It's all about movement, bashment, excitement, upliftment as we kick it off with the sounds of Dynamique and the Moamba Children Choir. This was a bubbler last week, actually entering at number 11 on the top 11 at 11. Lock it down. It's all about movement, bashment, excitement, upliftment. That's the new entry coming to you from Dynamique and the Moamba Children Choir with World of Sorrow in at number 11 this week, the top 11 at 11. We're doing it live right here on CKLN 88 Movement, bashment, excitement, upliftment. Got a big up. Barbara and Daniel, yeah, at Taste of the Island Buffet. They're now opened in Brampton at Unit 2, 30 Rambler Drive, Unit 1A and 1B, and you definitely need to check them out and give them your support, all right? We checked them out on Sunday, and I must say, not only did we have a belly full, but we had fine company. The hostess was very nice, the service was very nice, and the food was off the chain. So check them out, yeah? Taste of the Island Buffet in Brampton, all you can eat West Indian buffet, all right? Come and dine over 20 different Caribbean dishes, including a variety of rices, meats, soups, and vegetarian dishes, all you can eat Caribbean buffet, all right? And if you pay attention to the top 11 at 11, yeah, I've got 2 tickets to give away this week for Lovers Night on Saturday, February the 12th at Taste of the Islands. That's right, 2 complimentary tickets. If you can, songs that were on the countdown, including the name of the artist, all right? Just let me know all the names of the songs on the countdown, including the name of the artist, in correct order, and you got yourself a pair of tickets for Lovers Night on Saturday, February the 12th, 2011 at Taste of the Island. And they're going to have entertainment by a pianist, they're going to have a jazz poet and singer, and they're going to have a ballroom dance competition. And these tickets are actually worth $40 each, so that's an $80 value. That's an $80 value if you can basically tell me all the songs on the countdown this week in correct order and the name of the artist, all right? Without further ado, in the meantime, in between time, we're going to move on Maxi Priest on the UK Flu Rhythm this week, yeah. And this one is titled Bonafide Love. Lock it down. It's all about movement, bashment, excitement, upliftment. That's the sounds of Maxi Priest in at number 10 this week with Bonafide Love, and that's on the UK Flu Rhythm. Initially, when we bounced that one, we were bouncing the rhythm, but then the colleges came flooding in and the emails came flooding in, and now we got Maxi Priest in at number 10 this week with Bonafide Love. As we move on, got a big up Sweet Tea thawing out after her trip from, I guess, would you be thawing out? No, brain freeze, I think is how you indicated it. Yeah, brain freeze post-Jamaica. So big up going out to Sweet Tea, Mad Cat Fuji, as we continue to do it like this. Number 9 on the top 11 at 11 this week is coming to you from Etana, and this one is titled People Talk. Lock it down. It's all about movements, yeah. 11:45 in the mix right here on CKLN 88 Movement, bashment, excitement, upliftment. You're listening to the number 8 song on the top 11 at 11 this week, coming to you from Correction, and it's titled Bounce Back. Yes, we're gonna bounce right back. Yes, we're gonna bounce right back. Correction will be doing a tour in Jamaica. He's going tickets for their Valentine's Day event, Lovers Night, it's titled, on Saturday, February the 12th, and you definitely want to check this out, all right? Dinner starts at 6 p.m. until 9:30, and then the show starts at 9:35 sharp. Dinner is buffet style. Entertainment is by a panist, that's a steel panist, yeah, a jazz poet, and singers, and they've got a ballroom dance competition. All you got to do is pay attention to the countdown, and then at the end of the countdown, tell me all the songs in correct order, the name of the songs, and the name of the artist, and you got yourself a ticket, all right? For Lovers Night at Taste of the Island. In the meantime, we're going to move on up to number 7 this week, coming to you from Ambuz, and it's titled Bubble It Up. In the mix right here on CKLN 88 Point Movements. Lock it down.
Bless me, reggae.
Right here on CKLN 88.1. DJ Cool just linked me on Facebook. What's the website? It's ckln.fm, www.ckln.fm, and you just click on Listen Live, and you can catch movements live and in full effect, all right? Got to also send a big up going out to Isaiah Tricky, yeah. Big up going out to you. Big up going out to Yuri at Cornerstone. I'm trying to find the info that you forwarded to me regarding your event. I see a Black History Month event at Dave's parking lot at 4 Dumfries Road, Kingston 5. Yeah, next to Pantry in Jamaica on Saturday, February the 5th. I know you got something happening here, so link me with the 411 on that. All right, Yuri? And in the meantime, got to remind you that we're having our AGM board elections on Monday, January the 31st at 7 p.m. at 55 Gold Street, Room G in the Student Center, first floor by the Oakwood Cafe, all right? CKLN Radio Incorporated is reconvening its annual general meeting to hold elections for the staff and general community positions on the Board of Directors. Registration begins at 6:30, and the meeting starts at 7 p.m. sharp, and food and refreshments will be available. You're eligible to perform if you're a Ryerson student in a program leading to a degree, diploma, or certificate. If you're a paid staff or volunteer staff who has performed a minimum of 6 hours work of any kind for the corporation within the past 12 months, including the current month, or if you're a general community member having donated at least $25 to CKLN in the past year by January the 24th, 2011. And for more information and to see the meeting's agenda and a copy of the draft bylaws, you can go to ckln.fm or email board@ckln.fm. All right. If you want to link me on Much Facebook. Love going out to each and everyone tuning in. It's all about movements, bashment, excitement, upliftment as we continue on. Yeah, we got the sounds of Jay Cartier in the mix. Lock it down at number 6. He's moving up. It's all about movements. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
6 in the mix right here on CKLN 88 Point Movements, Bashment, Excitement, Upliftment. That's number 6. Coming to you from Jay Cartier, and he's determined to reach the top with Moving Up. In the mix right here on CKLN 88 Point Movements, Bashment, Excitement, Upliftment. As we continue on, we're moving on up to number 5. It's 11:56, and so we're going to do this quick, but we're going to let you simmer in the sounds of Len Hammond, who will be coming to town for Valentine's, performing alongside Steels and Mandy Wood, I do believe, at the Steelworkers Banquet Hall. We'll give you more info on that once we get it. In the meantime, enjoy the sounds of Len at number 5 with How Can You Mend a Broken Heart. Lock it down. It's all about movements, bashment, excitement, upliftment. And if you want to holler, 416-595-1655, 416-595-1655. It's all about movement, yeah. The sounds of Len Hammond in the mix. And at number 5 this week with How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? And that split down from number 4, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Yeah. As we move on, Courtney, big up, holla, 416-595-1655. 416-595-1655. In the meantime, we're moving on up to number 4. Yeah. And I must say the fans love the sounds of Miss Holly in this one. No Woman to Cry. Lock it down as we do it like this. Movements. All right, Miss Holly, I won't cry about my ticket. I'll just continue on with the countdown and play the sounds of Little Hero in at number 3 this week with Far From Them. It's all about movements, bashment, excitement, upliftment. Lock it down as we move on.
We need a better world. I always say God alone. We need a better world for our boys and girls, you know? Too much killing.
Sounds a Little Hero in the mix right here on CKLN 88.1. It's all about movements, bashment, excitement, upliftment. Gotta big up the Morning Ride crew, kicking it every Monday morning on CIUT 89.5. Yeah, from 6, I do believe, until, is it 6 till 9 or 6 till 8:30? 6 till 9 or 6 till 8:30? Holla. Correct me. 416-595-1655. It's all about movements, bashment, excitement, upliftment. As we move on, yeah, it's all about number 2 on the countdown. The sounds of Keisha Lee, When I Fall, Lock It Down. Movements. That's the sounds of Keisha Lee in the mix. And number 2 this week with When I Fall. And Keisha's doing big things. She's on the islands. I never know if you should say on the islands or in the islands. I guess you can't be in the islands, so you'd have to be on the islands, right? But then you say in the country, not on the country. Any English teachers out there? 1213 in the mix. When I Fall from Keisha Lee in at number 2 this week. And yeah, Keisha Lee's doing big things in Jamaica. She's all over the island. How's that? Yeah, that's how we gonna say it. Reminding you that if you like any songs on the countdown and you'd like to see them move up, all you gotta do is drop me an email, mercedesmovements@gmail.com. That's mercedesmovements@gmail.com, and just say move up, whichever song or artist you'd like to see moved up on the countdown. Just enter that in the subject line. And if you have any added comments that you'd like to add, you can do that as well. Also look out for the video clip of the countdown as well. You can also make comments to the video clip of the countdown as well. Alright, in the meantime, in between time, it's number 1 on the countdown, coming to you from Chuckleberry with So Bad. Lock it down. Movements.